Hey all, Kurt Sasso here from TGT at Fan Expo Canada 2011. We're here at the Amya Chronicles booth with, of course, Savannah. How are you doing today, Savannah?
I'm fine, Kurt, and yourself?
Doing wonderful, thanks for asking. You know, we've had you on the show in the past. We had a wonderful conversation talking about Amya, but now you're at Fan Expo, and tell us how the experience has been so far.
Fan Expo has been great, a lot of fun browsing the floor. Of course, it's just the first 2 days and there's 4. So I'm thinking it's going to get a lot more exciting than it has been. But it's been good, met some great fans that came by to support us, and just fun.
You know, Amya Chronicles is a beautifully drawn, well-written comic, of course, but for those that have never actually gotten to read it, what is it all about?
Well, it's a very high fantasy, whimsical story that starts with the end of the world and then progresses to the tale of a mute spellcaster and her adventure as she's whisked away on this wild kidnap plot and is dragged into this adventure. Ultimately, it's her decision on whether she's going to sacrifice her humanity to save the world or the world to save her own humanity.
And it's a great story in itself. You can always check it online at amyachronicles.com, of course. But I love the fact that you're here at Fan Expo, and overall, for those that are coming up as artists that are going to be at a convention like this eventually, what experience or what advice do you have for them?
Well, my biggest piece of advice would be to really work on your display. If it's captivating, then people will stop to discover what you are and what you're about. And really your display, your artwork is your biggest marketing point, because it's the reason people will want to stop. And then you have the opportunity to pull them into the story with your words. So just a great display and setup, well organized, and kind of lay everything out there for people to see.
And what about those that are thinking about creating a comic or web comic for that matter? Any types of tips for that?
I don't know. I guess my biggest thing would be, if you have an idea, to just take that step and do it, because you never know how far it will spiral or how far it will go until you try. And that, seems to be what holds a lot of people back, not knowing if they should take that step to get started and share their work with others. But, it's the most important part. And just to not try and take on too much at once. Don't, rush into it and not lay out your story and just try and get it done. That's not quite the way it works. You need to kind of plan around it and pace it properly. Well,
Fan Expo is a great convention. I'm glad to see you here, and I do hope you have a wonderful rest of the time here. And is there anything else you want to share with the people watching this video?
Just come take a look, check us out. I'm sure you'll enjoy this story. We've had a blast creating it, and I think it's a great story.
And you can find that, of course, at amyachronicles.com. Thank you very much, Savannah. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.